Introducing, reacting out of Eddie B's corner. Yes, that's me. Welcome back to Eddie B TV. I am, of course, Eddie B. Nice to see y'all. And we are back at you again today for another reaction video and a new start to the stand-up week. Yes. Oh, I'm ever so ready for the laughter. Always am every passing week. It's a therapeutic thing. Keeps the heart pumping. Keeps the interest alive. You know, the interest in life, that is. So yeah, man, we're gonna get into another one today, and we're gonna get into another bit from Richard Jeni today. All right. Well, Richard Jeni is one of my all-time favorites, you know, at least when it comes to stand-up at the very least, because he's done some other stuff too. Had a couple of movies he's been in, a couple TV shows that he had, I think. And just overall a very funny dude, man. It just sucks that unfortunately that he died. You know, he committed suicide a long time ago, about 2005, 2006, I think. Could be wrong about the year, but one of the greats to me, and we're gonna check another one out from him. And this one is gonna be titled An Evening at the Improv. Okay, well, that's also the name of this YouTube channel that I'm, you know, doing this video from. But yeah, man, I don't know exactly what he's gonna be talking about in this one, but we're gonna go ahead and get into it, like I said. So, Richard Jeni with An Evening at the Improv. And if you like this reaction, please boom on the like button for me one time. Subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and of course, leave a nice comment for your boy. Constructive critiques, leave a nice suggestion or a request, and throw a couple zingers at your boy. Friendly dialogue, no drama here, and yes, that's exactly how we're gonna keep it. Can't stress it enough. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, man, as we continuing on with the laughter, you know, I don't know exactly what we got in store for the rest of the week. You know, got some things to juggle like I do every week. But I wanted to start off the week with another Richard Jeni. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Richard Jeni with An Evening at the Improv, right here on Eddie B TV. We can stand up, y'all. Let's get our laugh on. All right. And let's get situated with this one here. And here we go.
Yeah. Lorenzo, so this is an excited crowd. This is a crowd. Look at that. This crowd is like, it's a Wednesday night. What is it? Wednesday. The perfect attitude for an audience. Comes out during the week going, if this sucks, we still got the weekend. And that's an important, you know, that to me relieves all the pressure right there.
There you go.
This is so good to be back here. I came back. I was on the road 16 weeks. Finally saw my girlfriend in what had to be the nick of time. You know, I can tell you're getting lonely when you're sitting in a hotel going, you know, I never noticed it before, but Wilma Flintstone doesn't have a bad ass. I mean, she's... Wilma! You're just lonely. No, you know, she's no Judy Jetson, but she's attractive in a...
Judy.
In a prehistoric way, she is not bad.
Damn.
So this is it. I was just... Where else did I go? I was away for so long. I was on a cruise. You ever been on a cruise? Go. You get food every 4 minutes for no reason. Every 4 minutes, there's a guy, we'll be getting our breakfast. Here's your breakfast. And you go, thanks a lot. And you get back in the cabin, and they go, come back, we have brunch. And you go, well, I just had come back, eat that, it's lunch. Is that it? No, there's more. Now there's a snack. Now it's 4 o'clock. Here's the 4 o'clock food. Are we done? No, here's the 5 o'clock meal. Come back, be sure you're here for dinner. Dinner's over, go back to the cabin, come back, more food. Is that it? No, that's not. And then they go, we have a hole in the boat, it's going down. You go, well, that'll be the end of the food. We have a lifeboat buffet. Get in the lifeboat, and then the lifeboat breaks, and you go, well, we're drowning. And they go, no, we have sandwiches, plastic bags with sandwiches. And even if you don't, even if you don't want to eat, you have to eat, because you go through the islands, and they have guys that dance with food on the head. Have you ever, they have guys with like huge trays and 40 pounds of food with reggae music going by, boom, bapa, doom, bapa, doom. And you just eat, you go, and they go, is that, you're not hungry, are you? You go, no, I'm just into this, the music. And you sit there and they go, boom, bapa, doom. And I'm watching them and I go, that's an amazing culture, because they have 40 pounds of stuff, and you say, I don't know where these guys live, but they must not have hats. They must be like on the way out of the house. Say, where are you going? I'm going out. Bullshit, not in this weather. You put a roast beef on your head. Don't you go out like that, my man.
Do not leave.
Tie some sausage around your face. That's nowhere to walk around. Don't come crying to me when you... I don't know. I was, but a lot of people think a cruise is a boring thing to do, but they have slot machines. Have you ever?
Oh.
I won $300 on a slot machine. That was so exciting. You put a quarter, bing, and won $300. Not a lot of money, but I think it's the most you want to win. Sometimes you can win like $1 million and never be able to take an orgasm seriously again. Hello, Dr. Ruth. Yes, go ahead. I like to have sex with goats that are on fire. Is that okay? Yeah, why not? If you enjoy a flaming farm animal, go right ahead. Enjoy it. Go right ahead. And you say, but Dr. Ruth, my butt exploded. Well, don't worry about it. There's no reason. The butt is overestimated as a sexual tool. We don't need... Nobody ever calls her up with the obvious question to say, Dr. Ruth, yes, where did you get over the sexual experience? When? How? What planet? When did it happen? Look at you. Now she's a more mature woman, but even when she was younger, could you picture a bunch of guys in a bar going, hey, Bob.
No.
Who is that 3-foot chick by the jukebox?
Damn.
I don't know.
I think I'm ready.
She's always advised, get married. That's their advice. Get married. You guys married up front, you two? Yeah? How long you been married? 5 years? Yeah? Great. Good luck. You look good together. That's the key. You gotta have like a proper... That's why my parents got divorced. My mother was Amish. Married my dad. He was an Elvis Presley impersonator. And, just because they were stupid enough to get married, now everybody starts coming to you going, well, your parents are divorced, you have new responsibilities. And you go, look, I'm 12 years old. You go, no, I'm sorry, you're the man of the house now. You go, man, I'm 12, I'm busy. I got no car, I got no money, I got a sex drive of a bison, I don't feel like running the house.
Exactly.
You're the man of the house, 12 years old. 12 years old, you're their dad. I had to start wearing long boxer shorts with sailboats.
Damn.
12 years old, the sandals with the black socks. Got to spend 4 hours a day shutting off every light in the house going, hey, what am I, the electric company? Then you got to start pointing out how ignorant everyone else is in the house beside you. That's the main function of the father. Nobody knows anything but you. And with the simplest things, Dad, I'm going to work. Work? You don't know what work is. When I was a kid, I was working when I was 6 weeks old in a coal mine. Hey, Dad, you were a miner? I was a shovel. I couldn't get a job as a miner. I was a shovel. I used to hold my feet and shovel coal with my face. All right, Dad, I got to go. It's getting hot. Hot? You don't know what hot is. When I was a kid, it was 400 degrees in February. People used to melt right on the spot, and you couldn't even clean up the mess. Why not? No cleaning solvents. We couldn't afford them. We had no Fantastic. When I was a kid, we had a similar product that was called Pretty Good, and it didn't really clean anything. It just made a streak, and people knew you made the effort, and that's what counted when I was a boy.
Oh, man.
All right, Dad, well, this is nice, but, I'm getting a little hungry. You don't know what hungry is.
Oh.
When I was a kid, we used to suck lint off the carpet. We were so hungry. We sucked lint. That's all we did. We were a bunch of lint suckers. What'd you do on the holidays? The relatives came over. We sucked the couch. We had no life in those days. All right, Dad, well, this is nice, but I got to go. Go! You couldn't go anywhere when I was a kid. Why not?
Stops.
No legs. We couldn't afford legs. We had no legs. Oh, why didn't you walk on your hands? We had no hands. We were stumps. Lint-sucking, coal-mining stumps. That's the way life was. All right, thanks, Dad, but I'm going to get the car. We had no cars. Why didn't you have any cars? We had no arms and legs. Who was going to drive them, you moron? Aren't you paying attention?
No.
We had one stump on the seat and another stump on the bottom working the pedals with his head.
Oh,
That sounds like it would work. When they got there, nobody could open the door. It wasn't one thing, it was another when I was a kid. We were dead, lint-sucking stumps that died in cars. But we were thankful for what we had.
That's real,
What'd you have?
though.
Nothing. You guys have been great. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest.
Man, that's it, huh? Yes,
It's been a great crowd.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Later on, Rich. We love you, man. All right. Okay, that is the end of that one right there. My man wasn't lying, man, Some old school comedy for you, It reminds me exactly how many years it took me to get to this point, Making decisions. Yeah, right. All right, that was Richard Jeni with An Evening at the Improv. Well, geez. A little bit to unpack with this one, man. He was talking about the same stuff I've probably heard about in a couple other bits. But you know what? I no cruises for me, you know, and not only that, no casinos. I mean, a cruise to me is just a way to get obese very quickly. And I'm not down with that, okay? I already got a little pudge going in my stomach, man. I do not need any more. And when it comes to casinos, man, you know, I'm not trying to blast the poor woman, but my mother, man, compulsive gambler, you know? Like, even if gambling sounded even remotely interesting at all at any point in my life, my mother killed that. So, no gambling for me, man. I've seen what it can do to a family, and I ain't down with that. But, yeah, aside from that, man, I've always loved his delivery, you know. He goes on a long rant and then he keeps the punchlines coming. And no matter what it is, man, even if it sounds ridiculous, you just gotta chuckle or you just gotta hold your gut laughing like crazy, man. He's awesome. I've always loved Richard Jeni. He's got some more bits, obviously, that I haven't seen before that I'm definitely gonna get to in the future. But yeah, man, I always like how he approaches bits, you know what I mean? Very lavish, you know what I mean? If that's the right word to use, you know what I mean? It's like he always tells jokes like it's the best thing in the world that I'm about to say. All you gotta do is sit back and pay attention. But yeah, man, not really much to unpack other than the last part, and I will chime in on that. I will say this, man. I think that if you are a parent and you work your ass off, you're going to work, you're paying the bills, you're right about everything, even if you say the stupidest thing. You know, it's not always appreciated or understood. It's very much frowned upon. But it's like when someone is going through hell day in and day out to make sure they're bringing money home and food and clothes and all that good stuff, make sure they keep the lights on, make sure they keep a roof over your head. They don't want to hear anybody tell them what's wrong with them or what they're wrong about. It's just like, hey, you want a new toy or do you want this money to go get you some new whatevers? Then, hey, I'm right about everything, so shut the hell up. You know, my grandfather was a lot like that, you know, to a point. He had his moments when he would talk about life when he was younger, and I'm just like, okay, so you want me to live like you so I get the point? Like, you know, what is it? I don't get it. That's one thing that I've never understood about celebrities, you know what I mean, that have children and they don't get like what the deal is, man. It's like if I had millions of dollars, man, I wouldn't just give anything away, even if it was my children, man. You gotta handle some business before you even have a thought of even bringing up a discussion to get any of my money. Ain't having that. You know, especially, you know, like I remember Shaq, he said something on an interview one time and just kind of like busted me a little bit on the inside. He said that the boys, they gotta put in work, you know, they gotta have all these degrees and stuff to get the money and get any of his money, and I was cool with that. But when he said the girls don't have to do nothing, ooh, Shaq, sorry, man, but I can't agree with you there, especially at the times that we live in. If you keep trying to force the old school values that we used to have, man, ain't nobody gonna feel you, and I guarantee your daughters ain't gonna feel you either. They gonna take advantage of you. They probably gonna milk you dry. And he basically said they don't have to do a damn thing. They could stay at home forever. And I'm like, really? Doesn't sound like a good way to raise any good women. You know, that's just one man's opinion. But that's how he used to talk to me. He would always tell me like, well, you don't know nothing about this, you don't know nothing about that. And then even when I tried to even chime in for 1 second, he'd be like, well, you know, you don't even know about knowing, you know, when I was young. Just like he said, it was hilarious. But I think as a parent, man, that's one thing that has gone by the wayside. You know, I don't believe that you should chastise and antagonize your parents at any time of the day or nothing like that, or all the time or whatever. But I do think that authority does need to be challenged, but it needs to be challenged correctly, not without any arrogance, not without any like attitude or any like, you know, intent to harm or nothing like that. You know, but sometimes you just gotta point things out, you know, just to smooth things over, and maybe hopefully you could be on the same page. But if not, well, hey, that's life too. The hell with it. Very funny clip from Richard Jeni, man. If you guys got any favorites of Richard Jeni, please leave them in the comments. I know I've gotten some in my past videos, and I'll try to get to those in the future as well. I think I might have a request or two somewhere hidden, but I don't know. Might have to, you know, rehash that a little bit. But if it was you that left the request, leave it again, man, because like I said, I'm a little numbnuts when it comes to keeping things jotted down sometimes, and it is what it is, man. I'm trying hard, okay? Don't judge, man. Bear with me. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off right there. One more time, Richard Jeni with An Evening at the Improv. And if you like that reaction, please boom on the like button for me one more time. Subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and of course, as always, leave a nice comment for your boy. Constructive critiques, leave a nice suggestion or a request, and throw a couple zingers at your boy. Friendly dialogue, no drama here, and that's exactly how we're gonna keep it. At least I hope so, because I don't wanna have to delete nobody, and just keep pushing, you know? That's what I'm gonna do anyway. So yeah, this is gonna be Eddie B TV signing off one more again here. Another funny clip from Richard Jeni, you know, and a new start to the stand-up week, and I'm glad to get to him, you know. There has been some things with him that I haven't seen before, and I can't wait to get to that in the future. That's what this whole channel's been about for me. From the moment I started it, man, it's just like I hardly ever watch TV and surf the web the same way anymore, because if it's new, I want to react to it, and if it's something that I want to reminisce about, I want to react to it, you know what I mean? And I want to share all my feelings and all of my new experiences with all you guys, and that's exactly how I want it to stay, man, for as long as this thing can go on, man, until I'm dead, for all I care. So yeah, thank y'all for tuning in one more time to this one, man. Like I said, another funny clip from Richard Jeni, man, and I had a lot of fun getting to it. So bring on suggestions, and let's keep having fun. So yeah, until next reaction, love and appreciate y'all. Peace.